things was getting pretty intense for me in New York. So my mom got worried and moved me to Jersey.
Meaning from selling.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Things got tense. And I had a better future with, in basketball. So they was trying to gear me in that direction, and I landed in Trenton. You know what I'm saying? Trenton had a good high school basketball program with my coach recommended and my mom, so they kind of shipped me out in Trenton. And
Trenton was kind of rough though, wasn't it?
But this is what I'm saying. But when I got in Trenton, I wouldn't say rough. I'll say Trenton enlightened me to where it was dudes getting money besides New York. You get what I'm saying? Like I saw
there's a lot of economic opportunity in the streets.
Like that when I got to Trenton and saw what was going on in that high school. Like I never seen high school students pushing Porsches and Benzes and Audis to school. I never seen that.
Yeah, because New Jersey's interesting. It's a bunch of small cities next to each other, but it'll be like a rich city next to a poor city.
I ended up in Trenton, and Trenton turned me out, without a lie. Trenton had turned me out. Like I said, I had never really seen that high school students, people my age with the money they had in Trenton, because everything was like, the value was much higher in New York. You know what I'm saying? In Trenton. So they was getting massive money. So that kind of turned me out. And when I kept coming back from Jersey and shit before he came down, and when I kept coming out, I was coming back, with more and more flow. Like shit was, it's popping. I got shit lit down here, this and that. Just give it a minute. Let me put the blueprint down for you. So when you come down, everything is good. By the time he got down there, man, Jay, it was already laid out. People already was expecting my brother. You know what I'm saying? I had been bragging about him. He used to come down on weekends, and I used to be like, yo, these guys can rap or whatever and shit. They used to say, yo, you think your brother gonna... I used to be like, yo, y'all find anybody, you know what I mean? I get Jay to tear him up. And that's when, I don't know if you're familiar with Poor Righteous Teachers. So.
Oh, yeah. Shaquila.
I set that battle up with him and Wise Intelligent, man.
Because they were from Trenton. That's right.
They was from Trenton. And, so they really loved Jay when he came through and shit. They took a nice liking to him and shit, and we just hustled and shit. And what
was the scale? Like what you were selling on the street to users? Right, you were selling little weight to dealers.
Trenton was like way much different, bro. Trenton was like way much different for me because it was so fast paced. In New York, we had little spots where you can sell, you got dimes, trades, whatever, this and that. The third, Trenton was just like an open market. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like an open market where I was getting rid of 500 capsules a day, easy. 3,000 on the weekend.
Two for ones to the local guy?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We was going to New York, actually, man. I had no idea, no knowledge about cooking up and cracking all that shit. We was buying it from Dominicans already in bottles for $3 a cap. For $3
and then you were doing what? Two for five?
You would give it 2 for $5, 10 for 15, you know what I'm saying? 10 for 80, 15 for 100. You know what I'm saying? So before you look at it, you're going to ran through 500 capsules, 1,000 capsules, quick, fast and stuff. Trenton was definitely a money maker for us.
What was his role?
His role was pretty much everything my role was when I wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? People already respected who he was. Yo, that's the Haven little brother, whatever this shit, you know what I'm saying? So he good, you know what I mean? It's already laid out. Like I said, everything was laid out for him already. Things was falling apart for me and Trent, really. Catching too many cases, having problems and shit. And I seen a vision of me really getting in bad situations in Trenton. So I was always open for another spot.